Cris Pannullo returned for his second game on Jeopardy! He won $29,579 after a close game between him and Pam, both who defeated 4-day champion David Sibley. And what a way to end the week, because I didn't think I'd ever say that about the loss of a champion. He gave himself a thumbs up. I like it. He still had a good run. 4 days and $78,098 is not something to be disappointed in. Congratulations to David. Ken Jennings' introduction to the following game was, we wrapped up the week on Friday with a poker player defeating a priest. New champion Cris Pannullo bet big on a daily double in Double Jeopardy, pushing his lead to a position that 4-day champion David Sibley just couldn't catch. Will he ante up for the victory again today, or will it be Scott or Jenny who go all in for the win? Poker player defeating a priest, new champion Cris Pannullo. That's almost alliteration. I'm so glad I have a pop filter for this. Poker player defeating a priest, new champion Cris Pannullo. One of the categories is 20th century pop music. It's insane to think about how that ranges from 1901 to 2000. I mean, just compare The Entertainer to any 90s song and see how far we've come. The earliest year in the question was from 1957. Chapter 14, The Winged Monkeys. The answer was The Wizard of Oz. A lot of Wizard of Oz questions recently.
He got both daily doubles.
Chris got all 3 of the daily doubles. Chris got the first daily double. He made it a true daily double. Ken notices another true daily double. Just like yesterday, you're going to do the all-in thing like James Holtzauer with your imaginary chips. Chris told him, not as good as James Holtzauer. We don't know that, Chris. Chris answered correctly and went to $6,000. You see? Chris ended the first round winning $9,400. Scott was in second place at $4,000, and Jenny was in third place at $800. Chris got the first daily double in Double Jeopardy, wagered $4,800, got it right, and went to $16,000. Chris got the second daily double in Double Jeopardy, only did $400, got it right, and went to $29,200. They ran out of time in Double Jeopardy. Jenny was in second place at $8,800. Scott was in third place at $4,400, exactly half. And Chris was in the lead at $30,800, his second runaway game in a row. Kind of like David Sibley. Actually, that is cool. 2 back-to-back champions who made their first 2 games runaways. This is also the highest score going into Final Jeopardy since Luigi de Guzman's 5th game when he scored $32,500. The Final Jeopardy category was 20th century poem endings. This is the second Final Jeopardy in a row when there was a question adjacent to 20th century literature. The question was, these 5 words that end a poem are also a proverb. One citation across the centuries includes a reminder not to make the wall too high. The answer was Good Fences Make Good Neighbors from Mending Wall by Robert Frost. I like how Jenny added a smiley face. When it was revealed she bet everything, she gleefully asked, why not? Now I kind of wanted her to win, or at least get a daily double because of that. All 3 contestants answered correctly. Well, not so fast there. When they got to Scott's answer, Ken said this.
What is good fences make good neighbors? And then it's kind of a squiggle after the B, unfortunately. We can't give you credit for that.
You know what? After seeing Sadie Goldberger's answer, and after Rob's answer and Megan Walks-Press's run, and now this, I'm convinced that instead of pens, they should just switch to keyboards in Final Jeopardy. Yeah, there are some concerns about it, like typos. Those are a lot easier to fix and are at least more legible than all the ones that I pointed out. They're at least more legible for the judges. Chris wagered $3,000 and went to $33,800. He's now at a 2-day total of $63,379.
And as always, thank you for watching.